Personal Behavior Change Plan. I would like to improve my overall physical dimension of wellness. Health is professed as a state of wellness of mind, body, and spirit. The physical aspect of wellness is related to taking physical care of the body so as to reduce the risk of illness, fatigue, and injury. Physical wellness is therefore based on an assortment of healthy foods, adequate intake of water, ample exercise, and safe practices throughout life to sustain quality of life and perform routine activities without exhaustion. Some lifestyle factors that affect me personally in this dimension of health are the absence of exercise, an unbalanced diet, and an increased use of alcohol. This led to the low score I obtained in the assessment. I have been a type 1 diabetic since I was 18 years old. I know that the physical dimension of wellness is most important in managing my disease. Behaviors. Having an unbalanced diet can affect the way a person feels. It can make you feel drained and tired. Diseases like coronary artery disease and diabetes mellitus have seen a profound rise in developing countries, and such unhealthy junk food consumption is one of the notable factors to its contribution. Instead of eating unhealthily, I can opt for better options. Eating healthier will improve my diabetes and enhance my mood as well. It is possible that the increased abdominal fat mass associated with alcohol consumption may contribute to the increase in blood pressure also associated with alcohol intake. I like to drink red wine. Wine has lots of calories that contribute to weight gain. As a diabetic, it is important for me to maintain a healthy body weight in order to avoid any complications. Instead of drinking wine several times per week, I can save it for a special occasion. I can replace the wine with water, which will help keep me hydrated. Experiencing high levels of stress is a major risk factor for poor physical health outcomes. In order for me to reduce my stress levels, I can start an exercise regimen. This will help me control my diabetes and reduce my levels of stress too. Making these 3 permanent lifestyle changes will help me balance all the different dimensions of wellness. Diseases. I already have diabetes, but I am at risk of becoming obese. However, high alcohol intake was associated with abdominal obesity, which might explain the higher diabetes risk previously observed in high alcohol consumers. Obesity affects my insulin sensitivity. The less sensitive I am to insulin, the more my body requires. Fried and processed food contains high amount of trans fat, saturated fats in addition to oxycholesterol. Oxycholesterol is a little known type of cholesterol which may prove to be a lethal compound to heart health, as reported by scientists from China in the National Meeting of the American Chemical Society in August of 2009. Eating junk food can lead to a high cholesterol level. Elevated cholesterol levels can clog arteries and can increase the risk of developing heart disease and stroke. Stress can also contribute to heart disease. Large-scale prospective epidemiologic studies, meta-analysis, and systematic reviews, as well as smaller-scale basic science studies, have established a relationship between stress and heart disease development and progression. Trans-theoretical model of behavior. The trans-theoretical model of behavior consists of 6 stages. The pre-contemplation stage is where awareness is raised about your unhealthy habit. In my case, it would be awareness about unhealthy eating habits, alcohol intake, and not exercising. In the contemplation stage, I should search for resources about my unhealthy habits. The preparation stage is where I would set guidelines and make a plan for myself. In this stage, I should also set a goal to help me get started. In the action plan stage, I would actually start to make changes. Motivation and focus are very important at this point. Once I get to the maintenance stage, I would need to prevent myself from going back to my old unhealthy habits. In this particular stage, support groups and classes may be useful. The termination stage is where I will have changed my lifestyle for good. I am currently in the contemplation stage. I am not 100% ready to change just yet. However, I have been exploring different resources and options that would fit my lifestyle. I want to change and I know I can do it, but I feel that something is holding me back. Ready, set, go. So, I am ready to take action. I would first start off by joining the Wellness Challenge at my work site. It consists of tracking weight and exercise. The program also provides incentives which can help keep me motivated. Another habit that I can adopt is healthy eating. Instead of having food delivered during lunch, I can prepare a healthy meal at home and have it for lunch instead. I can also get into the habit of healthy snacking. This way I can prevent the urge to eat junk food. In order to prevent stress, I can start my day off with breathing techniques that can help me cope with and reduce stress. By adopting these new habits, I will be ready to improve my overall dimension of physical wellness. SMART. A specific goal that I can establish for myself is exercising. My goal is to feel better and also to lose weight. I can track my progress by taking before and after pictures and measure myself before I start my exercise program. One measurable goal that I can establish for myself is to reduce my hemoglobin A1C, which is a test for diabetics that measures how your blood sugars have been over the course of 3 months. My goal is to keep it below 6.0. This can be measured via blood tests, which I can request from my medical provider. My attainable goal would be to lose 10 pounds. I would give myself 4 months in order to meet this goal. A realistic goal that I could establish for myself is to prepare meals at home so that I can bring them to work and eat them at lunchtime. I can prepare them the evening before, which should not take me more than 10 minutes. A trackable goal I could set is to start using an app for my mobile phone. Personally, I like the Lose It app. You can enter your goal weight and keep a food diary as well. It is an easy way to track progress. I chose these goals because I have established them in the past and have made great progress. Models and theories. The following models and theories basically consist of the same ideas. Health belief model, the theory of reason action, theory of planned behavior, and the trans-theoretical model. They all study and give you an idea of behavioral changes related to a person's health. The one that I like the most is the trans-theoretical model. I believe that the 6 different phases in the model are very simple and easy to follow. It helps a person understand how they need to make changes. It is a step-by-step progress. Personally, I would adopt this model to help me better my physical dimension of wellness. Barriers. A barrier that can exist within my exercise plan is just plain laziness. This is a big barrier for me. I have to prepare myself mentally and stay motivated in order to get myself to exercise. Barriers that can exist around alcohol is being around another person who likes to drink alcohol. Peer pressure is a huge barrier. A barrier that can affect my willingness to eat healthy food is time. Picking up takeout is much faster than preparing a healthy home-cooked meal. Motivation. In order to overcome my barriers, I will surround myself with coworkers and friends who are active and will be a good support system for me. My group of friends would consist of friends that do not drink often, eat healthy foods, and who have a regular exercise regimen. Friends in my group will have made healthy changes and stuck with them. Prayer, family, health. I believe that prayer is a great technique that I would use in order to keep me motivated. Talking with and spending time with my family will also help with my motivation. Focusing on my own personal health will also help me focus. Philosophy. I have never created a philosophy, but I tried. I actually like it. My philosophy follows. Health is a perfect balance achieved by none, but one can try. Thank you.